Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today it's time for an urban world. I've done okay on this before with almost full points in 31 minutes. So I'm going to hit play and give myself a time limit this time of, let's say, 2.5 minutes. Everything else is alright. Let's start the game and see how we do. Okay, where do we find ourselves? Here. This looks like a Southeast Asian country of some description, and we've got some squiggly writing here. I don't know if that looks Thai or not though. So not sure. Let's progress. See if we can't find ourselves now. Hang on, what flag is this? It's on both sides of the road here. I don't think that is Thai. In fact, I'm pretty certain that's not Thai. So it rules out Thailand. I'm thinking Cambodia at the moment. Let's get down here. Looks like there's more life to see, so let's go and have a look at that. And here we go. See what we can find here. In fact, on this billboard, there might be a URL. No, there isn't. Okay. Clock is a-ticking. So let us... which way are we going to go? Let's go... well, we don't actually have a choice. So just maybe it's worth seeing what we can see at this. Something road there. What do we have here? Not sure. And we can't go down there either. So we can just progress in one straight line. I'm pretty certain we're in Cambodia. So where does that leave us? Because of the flags, I'm going with this flag here, which I think is Cambodian. You know, there's not many towns here, so this is the sort of sign that I'm looking for. Unfortunately, it's just a little blurry. I can't quite read it. I'm going to have to go in and put down a safety pin before the clock runs out, and we need to go with an urban area somewhere. I don't think... It doesn't feel like we're in sort of Phnom Penh... you know, here. So let's go with Udonk for the time being and see if in the last 20 seconds we can work on that. Udonk. Are there any businesses here with signs? Nope. Final clues then might be at this roundabout. What does this say? And I can't work that out. I'm pretty sure that that is the Cambodian flag. We're about to find out. Oh, no. It wasn't. Was it the Laotian flag? Damn. I need to work on that. Okay, well, you know, in the right neck of the woods, but you know, didn't quite get there. Let's go to the next round. Okay, this looks altogether more European. So what do we have here? Verkaufen. Oh, that sounds almost Dutch. Pieterstenig. Sort of a Dutch name, I think. You don't get this coloured buildings in the Netherlands, though. Not really. So, not sure. Blockstar or Blackstar? You decide. This has an altogether more kind of... No, this is not the Netherlands. You know, this has an altogether more sort of Austrian feeling to it or so on. German, maybe? Swiss? RLB? Don't know what that would stand for. We're in the city centre here. Pretty convinced of that. So let's go in the direction of travel for the traffic. And, you know, that should help us find... the signs. I'm looking for a killer guess here. Come on, we really could do with nailing this. What is this way? This looks pretty busy. Ah, goodness. Big signs. Did I skip? Yes, I did. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Classic in Berghof. Right. All right. Well, that helps. Where is Berghof again? Now, that's the... Is it in Austria? I think it... Berghof. Oh, goodness. Spielberg, Leibniz. Or is it in Germany? Munich, Bleibach. It's not in Lichten, no. We might be in Germany. The problem is I don't know where Berghof is, so I'm doing a very, very quick scan here. We've got a few seconds. I'm going to just put down a pin here in the middle of Germany. I think Berghof's in Germany. Oh, damn it, we're in Austria. Goodness, that's frustrating. Klagenfurt. Okay. Klagenfurt is where we were. Well, I got confused there with the Bergenhof sign. Berghof. So, anyway, let's move on to the next round. Swiftly brush that one under the carpet. Centreville, Gare SNCF, Cram, Redor, Poitiers. Okay, very good. Right, Poitiers. We know we're somewhere in France. Where is? I think Poitiers is in the north. They take you there on school trips when you're a English school kid. No, it's not. It's here. God, there we go. It goes to show what I know. Poitiers. Right, okay. Where are we exactly? So we know that we are in... Poitiers, by the way, might not be the city that we're in. The centre-ville is the center of the city we are in. And Poitiers is just in this direction. So, what else do we know? Toulouse, Orléans, Clermont. So, you know, we're not in those cities either. It's just a case of it being, you know, being in this direction. So let's go, why not, in the minute that we have left. Hopefully that's not timed too badly. My goodness, that's a bad blur. To the city centre, shall we? Can we go this way? I wonder which way the station is. Not this way. Although there's no longer any signs for the station. So is the station... Did we pass it? Is it this way? Now, I did see back there one of those dark blue, lovely dark blue street signs that the French have, telling you which street you're on. And the good thing about that, do you remember in the last one, we had the jurisdiction of the city that we were in as well. Doesn't help. Right, well, we know we're not in Poitiers, but we know we're nearby. It was roughly, you know, in this direction, so we're going to be west of it. So why don't we say we're there? East of it. Where were we? We were in Limoges. Limoges. All right. Okay. Well, didn't see any clues for that, but felt a bit rushed, if I'm honest, that round. So, as in I felt rushed, not the game was not rushing me. Plenty of clues there. I just perhaps didn't make the most of it. No, this is certainly not going to be a top-scoring round. This is an interesting-looking city. Different sort of architecture, frankly, to what I'm used to. I wouldn't know off the top of my head where I am. We've got this Espresso Italiano, but I don't know, does that make it Italy? These buildings do look, you know, have an air of socialism to them, and, you know, that is in Italy's past. Presidio Ospedalerio Santa Maria. Okay, right, Ingresso. So I think we're speaking Italian here. I'm going to go with the south. If I might be candid, this does not look like a wealthy town. And, you know, the south of Italy tends to be sort of a little poorer than the rest of it. So that's probably a safe bet. I get the feeling we're on the coast here. Unfortunately, all of that is just blurred out. I'm hoping to get some details off the side of that truck. A .it would confirm we're in Italy. Yes, certainly it would, as would all the Italian that we're surrounded by. I feel like we're on the coast here. What are these buses saying? Are there any... Of course, you can't catch up with any of this traffic. Does that say coronavirus? Oh, yes. Gen COVID, emergency coronavirus. Interesting. That's the first, I think, real sign of COVID life that I've seen in this. I'm not getting very far here, and I've only got 30 seconds left to go. We've got ahead of us, which is dead to the west, a great big hill. And I'm just looking at signs to try and get, you know, some sort of... Stazione Carbonara Napoli. Excellent. Okay, thank goodness. I've only got a few seconds left to go. So I'm going in 4 seconds. I just couldn't click on it in time. Goodness, this isn't going very well this round. I was just trying to click on Naples, but unfortunately could not. That would make perfect sense with the hills we saw to the west being these out here. And we're right by, if we'd have turned around, we'd have seen Vesuvio. So we were in here. Pretty clear that we were in the center of town, and it felt like we were on the coast. Unfortunately, the time got the better of me, but we did find the clue. Play next round. Unfortunately, I feel like I could have done better on almost every count during this game. What do we have here? Possibly driving in... This is Britain, surely. Sitting on the right-hand side of the car. Yes, okay, definitely. Yeah. This is Britain. Pretty clear. Humps for 250 yards. Very good. Let us get out of this housing estate. Those housing estates can be a bit of a labyrinth. I think I've said that plenty of times before. Interesting building there on the right. I think we'll go that way. And, you know, unfortunately, you can sort of get lost in them before your game even begins, frankly, which is a bit depressing because you never really find your way out to any... You know, you're never going to get clues as to where you are just by staying in those areas. Right, come on, God, give me a sign. Oh, goodness, I can't read that. Unfortunately, can't read that, so on to the next one. You know, there's sort of skyscraper-y type buildings down here, so we should be we're going to be somewhere central-ish, I think. Although in Britain, they could be on the outskirts of cities, quite common. Not all tall buildings are in the middle. Right. Here we go. Central Canolog. Penarth. Does that put us in... Oh, goodness, this is a bit embarrassing, but I don't quite recognise those. Does that put us in Wales? Ah, goodness. Canol... Don't know, Penarth. Shoot, I don't know. Are we in Ireland? I don't recognise any of those. I think not. I'm going with Wales. I'm going somewhere down. Oh, okay, good. There we go. One of the few good guesses of this game. Very last minute there, I put a pin down in Wales, and we were actually in Cardiff. Is Canolog Cardiff in Welsh? Oh, goodness. I just don't know. I got very thrown there by the words. Landoch. You know, I think I sort of recognised a slight Welshness, shall I say, to the words. But that's about it, really. And I'm, you know, just lucky that my pin was nearby. Let's view the summary. Look, all told, didn't feel like I was on fire this round. So, you know, got a put the good with the bad. So you know, the first one, unfortunately, like not in Cambodia. That's a bit frustrating. I could have sworn that flag was the Cambodian flag, but I guess not. The rest were all in Europe, but you know, it was a throw up between Austria and Germany, and I got it wrong with Germany. Napoli, I didn't quite get the pin down in time. France, I knew I wasn't in the city that I'd put a pin in, but it was a good safety bet, I suppose, and I never quite found the clue, so can't kick myself there. And the last one, yeah, my knowledge of the UK, I think perhaps let me down there, but we didn't quite either find a sort of a really solid clue either, so left us guessing, really. I think breaking 20,000 points is all right, actually, so surprised with that. Maybe I'm not giving myself quite enough credit, but on the whole, think there's room for improvement, so I will try and remember to do it at 2.5 minutes again next time and see how we do. Regardless, I do hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much for doing so. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow. See you in the next video.